Yeah.
Well, Jake made the broom in the dustpan. They, you know what I'm saying? The original, that's still being used today. You know, yeah, we got vacuum. They got all this new, you know, innovative cleaning devices, but the regular broom and dustpan.
It's Jake.
You know, why? Because we are clean people.
Yeah.
You know,
He's so filthy.
He's so filthy.
Yeah.
I was trying to look it up.
Yeah, I got the precept.
Go ahead.
Hey, this Deuteronomy 14 and 2 in NLT. You have been set apart as a holy to Yahweh B'Shem Shai, your power. He had chosen you from all the nations of the earth to be a special treasure.
Yeah. There's also Deuteronomy 4 and 6, ain't it?
76.
Yeah.
Alice Parker.
Alice Parker.
Yeah, Alice Parker.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's a Jake.
1919.
Yeah. But she was being oppressed so much. She like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have the shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know her life is on the line. You know what I'm saying?
And it's another thing, the Israelite woman elite too.
Yep.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
They just fucked up right now.
The seed of the serpent.
Yeah. Saved the gift, destroyed the heart.
They just so mentally fucked up right now. But the Israelite woman elite too.
Well, she disconnected from her power.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The man.
Because the Israelite woman power is the Israelite man.
That's it.
The Israelite woman can pull some shit off.
She can
So
pull
you
some
gotta
shit
look
off.
at it like, you think of it like, man, like how you, like, these bitches complaining about cooking for one person. But you know how our grandmother used to cook for 17 people a day.
Yeah.
Like the food never ran out.
What?
The clothes always folded.
What?
That's all they did was serve.
But then I looked at the children going back to it, how the importance of a woman, and I look at all those children that, you know, my grandma nurtured up. Like you see them now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that was just one woman.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like
13, 18.
the Israelite woman is elite, you know? Well, it's just now they just so fucked up, self-centered, selfish as hell.
Self-willed.
Yeah. So rebellious and goddamn bullheaded. You know, you really can't get nothing out of their ass. But the Israelite woman is elite in herself. Because just like you said, the women, you know, ain't no other nation running with nigga woman on track and shit. That's like them hoes from even Shakira, her ratchet ass. Like, yeah. Before them Jamaican women, Shelly Ann Foster, you figure no either might go run with them,
Nah.
you know.
Hell no.
So it's like we just above people.
Yeah.
You know, but this society, all right, diluted us and watered us down to what we see today, man.
Yep, that's right. Well, Esau base men, like you're saying, so is the king, so are the people. So really, everybody is being downgraded by this man rulership. You know, especially us, because that's who that's who blood he pursues the most. That's who he's sought out to hunt out the most. Is Jake. You know.
Yeah, remember because that birthright.
Because he know the power.
That's it.
He know the power.
That's it.
You know, you got like Elder Zahab always go into how we was king. Like Jacob was a king, like a country king.
Right.
You know, Jacob had substance.
Yeah. Well,
he just inherit. Jacob didn't just inherit no love. You know what I'm saying?
No crumbs.
No crumbs. You know, he inherited substance.
Right, bro.
You know. So, hey, the fatness of the earth, man.
That's it. And he like say Esau know that.
Yeah.
So through his deceit, because that's one of his powers, that fourth tongue, deception.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So through his deception, you know, like I say in 1 Corinthians 4, the God of this world have blinded the minds of the people.
Yeah.
Because what did he give the people instead of the truth? He gave them lies. He gave them entertainment. He gave them a false sense of hope. He gave them comfort. That's why you got the Colosseum.
And that's the worst thing you can give to a man is excess comfort.
Yeah.
You know, because there's nothing wrong with comfort. But when you have an excess, it begins to destroy you.
Yeah, because it's not a balance.
Yep.
It's all balance.
Yep.
And that's what Jake did with. Jake did with balance. Jake is all off, man.
It's like when you see them older men. Oh, whip side my four. When you see them older men, like they've been working all their lives, they get to the point of retirement, they can't retire. You know,
They keep working.
They be like, cause I don't know what, you know, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I used to work with a man, he was like 70-something years old. He doing the work that I do. You know, picking up them cases and shit every day. And he was like, he's gonna retire. Shit, a month later, he was right back. He was like, shit, I'm just sitting at home every day watching fucking TV.
Yeah, it's just like Mr. Larry at my
I'm too
job.
comfortable.
Yeah.
And it's a saying like once you stop using it, you lose
You
it.
lose it, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's an old man at my job, Mr. Larry, like 78.
Yeah.
He's still walking, still picking up shit.
Yeah.
He got
They keep that testosterone, you know, up.
Yeah.
You know, because once that testosterone go, that's why you just, you know what I'm saying?
Start to lean,
You know, you be ready to give it
You
up.
start to
But
will.
then the mindset, like, then you know, really like, and then Jake don't have a mind to start doing for himself.
Doing for himself.
Yeah, because even if you don't, because even if you just started gardening,
Yep.
that's
work every day. That's work every day.
You just got a garden,
Yep.
you get you a couple chickens, you know what I'm saying? Like that keep you occupied, man. You know, then you working for you putting your labor in and you get the direct, you know, fruits from your labor.
And real substance.
Yep.
You get real substance. Now you have real wealth.
Yep.
Because like I was going into the word resource, it means to rise again. So like when you get into stuff that reproduces itself, that's real wealth.
Can't nobody put a cap
Can't nobody put no cap on it.
IRS, you know, count how many eggs you got.
Yeah, you just go right out there. Your breakfast in the backyard. You ain't gotta go to the grocery store.
Yeah, Esau did a number, man.
Yeah.
He did a number with this society, man.
Yep. And it's all through comfort we destroy.
That's right.
It said, Wisdom of Solomon 4:1. Better is it to have no children and to have virtue.
Yep, better to have no children and have virtue. And virtue goes into, you know, a elite integrity and morale. Go ahead.
That's what I was trying to get it.
Oh yeah. You know, and that's the thing that's been lost amongst our people is that standard of virtue.
Yep.
Okay, you got it.
This is virtue from the Edom Online Dictionary. It says, century 1200, moral life and conduct, uprightness of life.
Uprightness of life. So it's better to have virtue, okay, than to even have children, because even if you don't have children, if you was a man of virtue, okay, which is going to go into it, it's going to show you that you left a legacy of conduct that can be followed. Because see, even if you don't have children as a man, okay, you can create a standard or a conduct that can be multiplied. The children, what you're doing, you're multiplying you. But if folks take on your conduct of virtue, your legacy of virtue, your virtue can be multiplied in the earth. We're all being multiplied by the virtue of Yahweh. Okay? All these brothers you see, you got 3 different camps. You know, and right now going on, guess what? We're mimicking the virtue of Yahweh. What he did, you got it.
Uprightness of life.
Yep.
It says moral excellence.
Yep.
Force, strength, vigor.
Force, strength, vigor, and it said moral excellence. And we see how Yahweh reacted. Look at our forefathers, how they reacted to certain situations, man. You know, our forefathers, and that's what I'm saying, these niggas sell out, okay, for these crumbs that they get from Esau, man. But you look at Moses, you know, he was considered what? The
Pharaoh's son.
Pharaoh's son.
Yeah.
He's a prince.
Yeah, he was a prince. He
Imagine
left,
the wealth he
that
had.
shit. Yeah. Daniel was pretty much the right hand, the hand of the king. Yeah, he was the hand of the king. Joseph, he didn't want to commit adultery and went to prison. You see, so you look at our forefathers, they left a legacy of virtue.
Dude from Django, Dennis, what nationality is he? German.
It says strength, qualities, abilities.
Qualities, abilities, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so our forefathers were men that had qualities and abilities.
Strength and ability.
Yeah, strength and ability, man. You know, hey, they stayed faithful to Yahweh by Shem outside in worse circumstances, even under death.
Yep.
You know?
Job.
Yep. Had true substance, man. These men had true substance, man. Yeah.
Moral strength, high character,
Go ahead.
goodness,
Yep.
manliness.
You see that? That's real manliness, man.
Virtue.
When you don't care about wealth, but you care about having a legacy of righteousness, man.
Yep.
All right?
Yeah, that's why the Lord was on them like, gird your loins up.
Yeah.
You know, get your mind right.
Meshach,
Shadrach,
yeah,
Abednego,
Messiah, what the Hebrew name?
Azariah, Ananiah, Mishael.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they told the king, they knew what the consequence was. They told the king, we're not careful to answer you, man.
If he deliver us or not.
Yeah, if he deliver us or not. That's manliness, man.
If you know, we say, we better obey the Most High better than man.
Yeah. Even like with Joseph, man, he took that prison time,
Yeah.
okay, like a man. You know?
Say it's better to suffer for wrongdoing.
The evil doing.
Yeah. Maybe suffer for righteousness. Suffer for righteousness than evil. Yeah. It says.
Daniel knew the threat of the lions then, man.
Yeah.
With them Eleazar. You see? These men, the 7 Hebrew brothers.
Yeah.
And the mother, man, hey, they watching what's gonna happen to them. Man.
Oh yeah. If you just act like you eat swine's flesh.
Yeah.
It's like hell no.
They had virtue. He left a legacy of virtue because we don't even know if Eleazar had children.
Right.
But we know he had virtue.
That's it.
Because we're gonna be in situations like that, and we're gonna revert back to Eleazar and be like, oh, so he left a legacy of virtue for us to have in this day. And see, that's like generational wealth. Because we still can utilize it. Because generational wealth, you still got money from generations ago that you still utilizing. Well, we got generational wealth when it comes to virtue, okay, manliness, qualities, you know.
Corinthians say, everything written the full time, with our learning.
Yep.
You know?
It says excellence, worth. It says from ver means man.
Man.
The VIR means man.
Going back to champion, man. You know, you got it, bro.
We warriors, man. We will fight. We made to fight.
It would say courage in war. It also said courage in war.
Yeah.
Bravery.
Yeah, the Lord created us to fight, man.
Yup.
Because that ain't brave, okay? You go do a drive-by. You know, with some niggas playing dominoes.
Yeah.
You're not brave.
Yeah.
You know?
How Jacob get the name Israel?
Yeah, that's stupid. You know? It's just you
That's
just
a coward.
Yeah, you just willing to be an idiot. It's not
We
brave.
got laws on punching men in the nuts while fighting.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
A woman can't do shit. A woman
Nah.
can't even intervene
Nah.
in a man fight. She got to stay out of it.
Nah.
But in this society, you see the whole jumping, you know what I'm saying? And the fight and everything with her.
It's a coward society.
Yeah.
It says, better is it to have no children and to have virtue, for the memorial thereof is immortal.
The memorial thereof is immortal.
Yep.
Because we're still speaking about these men and their acts, okay, that they did thousands of years ago. Yeah, and we still, even Tobit, you know, he was buried in the bodies under the threat of death, and he had a position in the king's courts. When you go into that, you know, he had a position in the king's courts. He lost it because of his integrity, man. Okay, so that legacy, you read the book of Tobit, and Tobit was a stand-up guy. When you read the book of Tobit, man, hey, you can apply Tobit to our day-to-day now, man. And you treat brothers like Tobit, you know, would treat his fellow Israelite men, you know. The love, he was always trying to do charity, you know. He like, we had too much food. He like, go get somebody help us eat this, you know. Like, he was real charitable. Okay, but then he said also, hey, don't just go get anybody, go get those that fear the Lord.
That's it.
You know, but Tobit had a good name, okay, from the enemies and from his people, man. You got it, bro.
Hey, back in Wisdom of Solomon 4:1, it says, because it is known with the Most High and with men.
Yeah, because the Most High, he takes a note of integrity, man. And then he allowed some of our forefathers to have, all right, these accounts recorded, man. You got it, bro.
One more. When it is present, men take example at it.
Yep.
And when it is gone, they desire it.
Yeah, hey, because when it's present, men take example of it. Because there's a lot that we learn from each other as brothers,
Right.
you know,
Just to
how we
observe.
move. Yeah, just by, you know, especially when you first come in, you observe how, you know, brothers that been in, how they move around each other, how they move when they out in society, man. You look at the apostles, how they move, you know, for us, their diligence, man, how they conduct themselves on the highway and the byways, you know. We take sight of these things, man. You know, you got it, bro.
It says, they desire it, it weareth a crown, and triumpheth forever, having gotten the victory, striving for undefiled rewards.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you know, all the men okay, of integrity are going to be crowned, beginning with the first fruits. Okay, because going back, how we talked about how Esau was made, well, the elect, beginning with those first fruits, all right, the Lord instilled a certain type of integrity in them, man. A certain type of trait of leadership, man. You know, a certain type of trait of sacrifice and commitment, man. You know, and eventually that legacy is gonna be crowned, man, at the coming of Yahushua.
Yeah, that was said. That what Andrew was saying. You know, the second Andrew 2. He said, "Who are those?" He was like, "Those men that stood stiff, which was showed themselves men."
Yep.
Yeah.
In the worst time ever, man.
That's right.
Getting ready to go through the worst time ever. You gotta be built. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:1. A good reputation is more valuable. No, this is an NLT slacker.
You got it.
This is a good reputation is more valuable than costly perfume.
Yeah, hey, a good reputation is more valuable, you know, than costly perfume. Go ahead.
And that reputation is a name.
Yeah.
It's a name.
They think of a proverb.
Yeah, it's a brand.
Yep.
Hey, because it can take decades for you to build a brand, but it don't take one day for you to fuck it up.
Don't take one.
You know, that's why you didn't just get your inheritance because you was first born. Well, your father got substance. Like, nah, you gotta show yourself worthy.
You gotta
Yeah,
worthy.
yeah,
That's what we being proved worthy for this inheritance.
You gotta show yourself worthy, man. You gotta show that you gonna forward the brand.
That's it.
You know, so a good reputation, and then when your name is good, going back to, okay, you can give your children, you know, actual wealth, but see, if you leave a bad name, it's gonna be hard for them to really flip that wealth.
Right.
Because they got a stain on their
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can have not a whole lot. You know, you can not leave your son a whole lot of wealth, but you left a good name. Now he got a little network. Now people willing to deal. You know what I'm saying? Because you left a good name for him. Yeah. You might not. It might what? And this is another thing. Our people are so selfish. Like if all of us, it might not. It probably wasn't meant for us to be rich, but it was just meant for us to set our sons up. You know, like our whole life is built on setting them up. Because after a while, once you get so old, now it's about your sons. Now you got to start pouring into them.
Yeah, that's why going to the AI overview about the sun.
Yeah,
it said that.
Why they so important?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it said,
Cause going back to the Rothschild bankers, you know, like Mayor Amschild, he didn't see $1 billion. You see?
Yeah.
But now they worth trillions.
Yeah. He never saw $1 billion.
Yeah. You see? But he dedicated his life to setting them boys up to pretty much take the world over with banking. You know? You got it.
Back in the scripture, I said it's a good reputation. It's more valuable than costly perfume.
Yep.
And the day you die is better than the day you are born.
Yeah, the day you die better than the day you were born. And see, in the spirit, as we died, you see, you know, we died in this world. Hey, but see, we're born in Yahushua. And see, now we've been reattached to that legacy, man. You know?
I want to say that, y'all. When y'all say about the good name, man, it kind of funny though. My brother, when my brother passed away, was born on, and my cousin did the funeral, right? We just sitting there. They say, "Oh, the Ellises." My last name Ellis. "Oh, the Ellises." Ooh. Everybody talk bad about us down in Hazel. My dad's hell. "Oh, the Ellises." Oh. My cousin like, "Yeah, them Ellises, man. They doing this, they doing that." We just started laughing because down in Hazel, we hell. We hell. So that's just something I thought about. I just started laughing because the name.
Well, I said proper, a good name.
That's right.
That's what he reads.
I can read it. I can read it in King James version. Hey, this say Ecclesiastes 7:1. A good name is better than precious ornament. And the day of death than the day of one's birth.
So a good name. Okay, this is why you know, when you go to Yahushua, he was all about, you know, the name of his father, you know, glorifying that name. His conduct was all about giving glory to that name, you know. That's why he didn't get entangled with the gimmicks. Okay? That's why he didn't even have a family, man, because he was there, okay?